Thanks so much. I genuinely appreciate that. I also do want to bring up one logistical thing, and that is the whole notion, as I go through my presentation, for one, I'll ask a couple questions. And for two, if you want to respond to those questions, there's a chat interface, and I have the ability to both run through my slides and read the chats and accept your comments as we churn right along. So I do want to open up that door just because we've only got a half hour, so I'll be running through a lot of content in a very short span of time. Just wanted you to have a heads up on that particular piece of it. And with that, there we go. Here's the first question I wanted to ask you. What have you done this week that matters? What have you done that matters? And I want to stress to you, you matter. It's intriguing in the era of COVID that a lot of people are wrestling with this whole thing. It's, I'm trapped in my house. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm taking care of the dog, those kinds of things. And we're left with, wow, I don't know if any of this really matters. Stop that bus. It matters. It all matters. It really does. It genuinely matters. And there you go. Andrea put up Christmas decorations to boost morale at the house. Yeah, it was funny. My wife, the queen of white lights, actually even made the comment to me. She said, I know I always scream that we need white lights. This year, I wish we had bought a whole bunch of multicolored ones because we need sparkle. And I thought that was great. And it's the kind of thing that actually does make a difference. I drive down my street. I just moved to a new neighborhood this year, and this is the first Christmas I've spent up here. Everybody has these just gaudy, ornate light displays. They matter. They really do. I love them. I just go out and I drink it up like I'm a little kid. It boosts morale, not just for your own household, but for everybody in the neighborhood. You have done things that matter. My wife, even as we speak, is up with her mother. Her mother's in her 80s, and she regularly now goes up to visit with her mom because we now only live about 10 minutes away. And when she's complaining, I don't feel like I matter that much right now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going up to see your mom. Talk about what matters. This matters. We need to constantly be reminding ourselves, our team members, our bosses, yes, even the boss, we need to let these people know they matter. What they do for us matters. What they do with us matters. With all the lack of socialization going on, all that stuff genuinely matters. Now, here's where we're going in our brief time together. This is where we're going to go. And it's kind of interesting. The thoughtful young man sitting in that picture, he was much younger then. He's 33 now. That's my eldest son. And he was wondering if his dreams really mattered. He was the dinosaur kid. He was the one who always wanted to be a paleontologist, dug the dinosaur books, grew up with Jurassic Park, and all that stuff. And he has often wrestled with the whole notion of, do I matter? My son matters. He really does. He's the curator of vertebrate paleontology at the Virginia Museum of Natural History. Sweet to be him. His story alone has actually carried the day for a lot of parents I've talked to who have said, oh, my kid's into the dinosaur thing too, but I don't know if they can actually go anywhere with that. I have to share Adam's story. My other son, he's a truck driver, the big rigs. He called us from the road in Philadelphia this morning. And indeed, he matters. Why? He's a frontline worker. He's right out there. He's moving stuff around. It's like, son, what are you carrying today? 40,000 pounds of frozen baby carrots. It's like, who's going to eat 40,000 pounds of frozen baby carrots? I don't know, but he's hauling them. It's a beautiful thing because what we're trying to drive home is the fact that you can matter both personally and professionally every single day. So what makes a difference? When you alter somebody else's perspective, you make a difference. When you get them to do things they wouldn't have otherwise done, you've made a difference. And when you're leaving behind artifacts, I mean, look at the people I've identified here. Pretty weird, eclectic bunch. Susan B. Anthony, suffragette. Yeah. She mattered. Annie Edson Taylor, the first human being to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. And you might think, wow, that is totally bizarre, Carl. Oh, no. She mattered. She made a difference. She encouraged other people to do the same insane thing. Nuts. Peter Drucker wrote the book Management by Objectives. He came up with the SMART, specific, measurable, agreed upon, realistic, and time-constrained objectives. He mattered. Carmen Clark. You've never heard of her. No. Dr. Clark was actually the big dog in project management about, 15 to 20 years ago at the National Cancer Institute. She wrote their continuity of operations plan. She mattered. You know, some of that stuff sounds like, well, writing a continuity of operations plan, Carl. Yeah, I know, it's a snooze. But at the same time, it matters. They are now ready to preserve the data they have taken so long to generate to protect us from the scourge of cancer. It's kind of exciting stuff. It really is. What makes a difference? Now look down this laundry list. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look down this and just make a mental checklist, or better still, open up a notepad on your desktop and actually take a look at which of these you engender. Which of these do you engender? Because these are the traits of people who make a difference. These are the traits. These are the characteristics as you run through the laundry list. And just go ahead and take a moment, if you would, and jot them down. Jot down the ones that actually make a difference. And then we're going to look at behaviors. We're going to look at outcomes. We're going to look at attitudes. And we're going to look at beliefs. And specifically, just what you can do about those. But take a moment and in each category, at least flag one in your own mind that, yeah, that would be me. You should recognize the fact that you matter because you're you. You do. You genuinely matter because you're you. And it was funny. Annie Edson Taylor was the woman who went over Niagara Falls in a barrel, the very first person to ever do that. And she survived, by the way. But Annie Taylor went over Niagara Falls for one reason. She was a school teacher who had been retired up in the Great Lakes area. And frankly, was worried that she didn't matter. She changed everything. She made Niagara Falls part of the tourist attraction that it is today. If you ever go up to the Niagara Falls Museum, the Daredevil Museum, you're going to find out her front and center as you walk through the front door is Annie Edson Taylor's barrel. Yeah, it's right there. It's a big deal. She shaped and shocked people all over the country in, over 100 years.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.